Oh, Sis Agnes, how are you? Thank you. Thank you for coming back for the second live. Boss Butcher, thank you. Yeah, sorry, I had to fix my internet. Sorry about that, guys. I appreciate you guys coming back or sticking around. Mamshi K, good morning. Good morning. How are you? Boss Butcher, how are you doing? Says good morning, Boss Cisco. Good morning, bro. Yeah, sorry. I was trying to get on earlier, but I had to I had to drive an older couple to an appointment, and they both are vision impaired. They're both blind, and so I had to help them get to the car. I had to drive them to another town, and then I had to help them get to the place where their appointment was at, and it took a long time, but they made it safe, so it worked out. Uh, yeah, thank you, Sis Agnes. Sis Momsey, hello, good morning. Welcome back to the afternoon live. Thank you. Momsey K, how are you? Mamli Unila, good morning. Good morning. How are you? Sis Morales, hello, good morning. Baby Loves, good morning. How are you, sis? Give you moderator there. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming back for the afternoon live. Like I said, it was a little busy right before this, and took a long time. That last drive took a long time because the couple, they were an older couple, and they're both vision impaired. They can't really see, and they have the walking canes. Uh, and yeah, it took a long time to get them to the car, and then once we got there, it was a 10-minute drive to another town, and then I had to help them get to the place where they were going, and I wanted to start about 2:30 California time, which is 5:30 Philippines time, but it's all right. We made it. We made it. Kamal, what's up, bro? He says, "Well, now, thanks for coming back, brother. Thank you, Mam Leonila. Thank you. Hello, Ms. Lynn Channel, baby love. Oh, it's a ninja. Let's get you on a moderator also. Rainbow Tree says, "Are you pro Israel or pro Palestine?" I'm pro peace. So whichever side is honestly working for peace, that's the side that I'm on. I'm pro human beings. That's which side I'm on. Uh, Boss Butcher, thank you, sir. Good morning. Yeah, it's been a very, very kind of a slow day today. Uh, Not a lot of deliveries, not a lot of rides, but I'm learning stuff. I am learning stuff on how to get better at doing this. I just started the rides Friday, and Friday and Saturday and Sunday, the rides were amazing. I made good wages for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but yesterday and the day, very slow. And it's Monday, it's Tuesday, it's not going to be busy on those days, I guess. Um, let's see, Miss Chalmers. Okay, I think I got you on moderator. Boss Butcher, good morning, good morning. I'm Lena, thank you. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Got the ninja on moderator there. Thank you, sis, for adding the ninja. Ma'am Leonila, good morning. What are you doing this morning? Are you eating breakfast yet? I am Saloran. Hey, it says, hey, my brother, I just stopped in to give you a thumbs up. I can't stay. I'm swamped at work. Hey, no worries. Thank you. Thank you so much for just dropping in and leaving a like. That helps us out tremendously. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to just drop in and give us a like. That means a lot. Salute to you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hopefully your day at work gets slows down a little bit. And hopefully you're almost done. This is Agnes. Thank you so much. Let's see. Yeah, this person is can go ahead and go bye bye. I am Sir Lawrence says I'm a big supporter to all. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, I try to support a lot of people too. You get a lot of support. You got to give a lot of support. So thank you for that. Uh, Curtis Pinchbeck says what, or is it what? What? However you say it. I am Sir Lawrence says, I hope I'm almost done. I own a mechanic shop and I got 5 vehicles that have to be done today. Wow. Okay. Yeesh. Hopefully, hopefully you're almost done. That's a lot. Curtis Pinchbeck says, "Shut up, shut up." That's how I imagine Curtis Pinchbeck says that. Atete says Kuya Cisco. Hello, make a little shout out, Mabuhay. Thank you, Atetes. Good morning. Magandang umaga, sis. How are you, Atetes? Curtis Pinchbeck says, I'm just kidding. That's fine. I mean, we like kidding in here. It's no problem kidding as long as you're not being weird or disrespectful in a mean way. Weird in a good way is cool, but weird in a disrespectful way is not tolerated. Emily O'Neill with the coffee. Edwin Madera says, bro, some churches are asking for your W-2s to see if you're giving your 10%. What you think about that? They can keep asking, and they'll eventually find out, I guess. Atetes, good afternoon to you there. Yeah, it's 3:11 p.m. here. It's been a pretty nice day. It's starting to warm up now, but nothing like the Philippines, not even close. Um, no humidity here, but it's about maybe 88 degrees though. Yeah. She says, I'm good. Hope you too. Yes, sis, I'm doing good. It's just been very slow today. Just very slow today. Not a lot of work today. And the times I did do work, it was long drives. So I couldn't get as much supporting in today as I would have liked, but I tried a little bit. Mamlil Nila with the volcano. Bro Hugo, my boo, hi, bro Cisco. Good morning, brother. Good morning. How are you? Thank you for jumping in the live. Thank you. Curtis Pinchbeck wants to know if I'm gay. No, no, nothing wrong with it. I mean, you're just probably not my type. I'm married to my wife and I'm happy, but you know what? Stick around. A lot more guys like you come through here and they're always talking about how gay they are. So you might find something in common. Um, Mam Leonila, thank you. Momshi K, thank you. 7 million in the billion. 15 likes already. Wow, thank you guys. Thank you guys. See, that's what I'm saying. Get a lot of support. You got to give a lot of support. And that's one thing I appreciate very much is the communities that I'm a part of. Very, very good support. All right, Curtis, you gotta go, bud. Gotta go. Sorry, poor Curtis. I feel sad. I feel sad for people like that. That their lives are so just boring and sad that they have to go on YouTube and just say stupid stuff for who's impressed by that? Nobody. Like, come on. Ay ay ay. Ma'am Leonina with the TVs. All right. That's my symbol for you, Ma'am Leonila. That's my symbol for you. But I can't use YouTube emojis right now. There's a problem with iPhones and YouTube emojis right now, I think. A lot of people can't use their YouTube emojis that have iPhones. Hugh Fam 2, good morning, Sir Cisco. Thank you, sir. We add you as the moderator. Good morning. How are you? I hope your day's off to a good start. Ah, Curtis got timed out by Hugo too. Oh my goodness, he's just getting easy, bro. Hugo, don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. What? Atelea. She says, Mabu, hi, Kuya Cisco. Good morning, sis. How are you? Hopefully, no earthquakes today. Brother Blizzard, salute. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Good evening to you. Good evening. Hopefully, your day's winding down. AJ Catronio says, peace, peace, peace. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Uh, Brother Hugo says, Ma'am Youngs. Hugh Fam says, big like, Sir Cisco. Thank you. Salute to you. Thank you, Hugh Fam. We're already at 18, guys. What can I say? Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Come on with the big blizzard. Hugh Fam says, thanks for the jacket. Of course, of course. Thank you so much for the support. Blizzard says, what up, bro? It's been slow. It's been really slow today. Yeah, the rides that I did, there was some okay ones, but nothing, really great. Several of them were kind of longer rides, and I'm learning. I'm learning how to do this job. It's different than the food delivery, so it's just a different mindset. So I'm just learning. But yeah, it seems to me that Monday through Thursday is going to be very slow, almost not really worth it to come out here. Um, the evenings and the weekend are where it's at, and I'm not sure if I want to get into doing the evenings and the weekends too often. Um, Hugh Fam says, Sir Hugo. Blizzard says, come on. I'm Leonila, thank you. Atele says, Kuya unswa. That's exactly how she said to Kuya unswa. Atele says, see, atetes mabuhay. It's translating for me, guys. Like, what the heck? Let's see. Atete says, Atelea, good morning, mabuhay. That's how they sound, I think. I don't know. Uh, Atele says, Kuya Pogi is still snoring here. Is that right? Atele, did you did it did he have a he went to bed late probably, huh? I think he was probably still scared from the earthquakes because I know when you're in an earthquake that strong, you get a little stressed out. I bet he probably stayed up late. I bet he did. Golden Gate, what's up, brother? I'm just getting ready to make my own alpha burger. What the heck's alpha burger? It will be hard to inhale in one breath. Yeah, the parking lot's not big enough for you to just inhale that sucker. What's going on, bro? The alpha burger. Okay. I'm Leon Nila, thank you. Adele says, Mom, she cake my boo. Hi. Says Joy, hello, good morning. Good morning. How are you? Thumbs up, holes, make a little shout out. Good afternoon. Thank you. 21 likes. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. 10 million in the building. Juan John Carlos says, what's up, boss? What's up, brother? How you doing? Salute to you. Hopefully your day's winding down as well. I believe you should hopefully be finishing up work by now. Or are you just getting started? I'm not sure. Blizzard says Golden Gate, salute. Atele says we have another feeding outreach. Oh, good, good. Where's this one at? Where's this program at? And wow, that's going to be really needed right now. Yeah, that's going to be really needed right now, I'm sure. Golden Gate says, hey, Blizzard Abroad. Atele says, so he needed to be awake. Yeah. So he had to get his beauty sleep. I understand. I understand. He needs his beauty sleep. He's a diva. When you're a diva, you need your sleep. So, I mean, I can't be mad at him. I can't be mad at him. Wanjako says, yes, just started. I get off at 2:30 a.m. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you work a later shift. Okay, that's right. So when you get off at 2:30, how late do you stay up after that? Because I remember when I worked late like that, I'd stay up for 4, 5, 6 hours sometimes. And I might have mentioned this before. I used to play online poker quite a bit when it was legal here in the U.S. Well, in California anyway. And oh man, I'd play tournaments and stuff. I'd be up for hours after that. How long you stay up, bro? I know you're going out and playing basketball in the middle of the night, disturbing people that are unhoused. So yeah, man, I know you're probably staying up well past 2:30. But 9 million in the building, 22 likes. Thank you guys. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. We appreciate you, and appreciate the support. If you're just new to the live stream, checking us out for the first time or maybe the second time, you're not quite sure after the first look, um, please do us a favor. Just double tap the screen. Give us a like. It's free. It ain't going to hurt nobody. It's only going to help us out. And then if you wouldn't mind just checking out our channel, checking out our videos, and if it feels like something that you can rock with, you can vibe with, drop us a subscription. Just tap the subscribe button, and we'd appreciate that. And yeah, let us know where you're from and leave a comment, and we'll definitely give you thanks, and check out your channel if you're a YouTuber. Mamily O'Neila, thank you so much. She's flipping her hair back and forth. Guys, Mamily O'Neila has some beautiful hair. She usually has her hair up, right? But when she lets her hair down, it's so beautiful. It's just beautiful long hair. It's amazing. I wish my hair was that long and beautiful. Juan Carlos says, yes, just started. I get off at 2:30 a.m. Okay, yeah. Cheeseburger 2773 says, do homeless people get house arrest? I mean, if you can't figure that question out, I'm a little bit worried about you, Cheeseburger. But I mean, it was almost kind of funny, but you just got here, and to start with that is disappointing. Juan John Carlos says, I stay up until 6 a.m. sometimes. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, about 3.5, 4 hours. I probably would stay up 5, 6 hours at least. Again, it depends on the tournament. If I was doing good, oh man, I'd stay up 8 hours sometimes. But I didn't have to be back at work until 2:30 p.m. So it wasn't too bad. I could still get plenty of sleep. Cheeseburger says, I like. Hey, there you go, Cheeseburger. You redeemed yourself. Now let's just keep that positivity rolling. Let's just keep it rolling. Cheeseburger says, I'm from SoCal, Southern California. Come visit me. What part of SoCal, Southern California, are you from? Because I'm from SoCal, Southern California. And I can't visit you. I don't know who you are. Says Joy, thank you so much. Thank you. Cheeseburger says, my bad. You're my bad jackass. You have a bad jackass? That's probably some medication they can give you for that, but what do I know? I've never had a bad jackass. Let's see. Cheeseburger says, the Cheeseburger, I think you are probably maybe about 11 years old, and you're having trouble reaching the keyboard from your chair, and you're just kind of typing, and it's not working. Cheeseburger, get a booster seat, scooch up on that seat, maybe have your mommy help you, and get on that keyboard. All right, because it's just you're having trouble, Cheeseburger. Says Mom Kate, thank you. Blizzard, bro, what's with these guys, man? There's something about us that just attracts these weird people in here, and I like weird. Okay, weird is cool, but when you're just being ignorant, and you're just saying stuff that's just insulting to people, and it's like, what do you want me to say? I'm sorry that you're having a bad life. I guess I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm trying to be diplomatic, bro. I'm trying to take some notes from you, bro. I'm trying to be, I'm telling, come on, man. I'm trying to be diplomatic where I can, but sometimes, again, I don't have a lot of patience for people that, they come in here and they're just being silly in a bad way. Miss Generous says, well, hello, handsome. Hello, beautiful. Yeah. John, I'm sure you get plenty of trolls, bro. And, it's like, there's a few different ways you can handle it. I could just block people, I could just flame them, and just make them feel sad, or I could just try to handle it with a little bit of humor. So I'm trying to handle it with a little bit of humor, give them a chance to, like that Cheeseburger person thing, they could have redeemed themselves, but when they go back down the same dark alley that they were born in, I can't follow. I'm sorry. Um, let's see. Miss Jenner says hello, chat. Kathy Pohl says hello, Kathy. Juan Giancarlo says, I automatically assume their lives are in misery. It has to be. Who's gonna go on YouTube or any social media for that matter and really spend their time just saying dumb stuff that like nobody wants to hear? Like your life is so sad, you want to make other people sad? Because if your life is good, if your life's happy, why are you wasting your time sitting in a random person's channel saying just dumb stuff? Unless you're like 11, because then I can understand you don't have anything that you can do. You're stuck in your room. You're probably on punishment, and I know why. Because you're a silly person. Let's see. Blizzard says, Miss Jen. Kathy Post says, like done. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you for the like. Cheeseburger. Let's see what Cheeseburger's got to say. I ain't ready yet. Now I'm gonna say, you know what, Cheeseburger, if you say some positive, meaningful stuff, I'm gonna keep you around. But if you say some stuff that's just obnoxious, I'm gonna boot you out of here. And how sad and pathetic would it be for you to get booted out of a random person's life? How sad and miserable do you have to be to get booted out of a random person's life? But let's see. It says, here's a note for you. Step on a weight scale and let me know. That's not even a full sentence, Cheeseburger. I mean, good Lord. Goodbye, Cheeseburger. I mean, you know you're hitting the bottom of the barrel when you're getting booted from random people's lives. Come on, guys. Blizzard, at least be funny. Damn. 11-year-olds are not funny. They're not funny like that. They do stuff like that. But it's cool that, I keep them around because it adds to the algorithm. They're commenting, and whether it's good or bad, YouTube doesn't care. But after a while, it's like, I don't want the other people in here to have to deal with the shenanigans, you know, the churlishness. I love that word. I love that word. Uh, Miss Generous says, Blizz. Oh, did you guys see? If you guys can, I'm biased, but it's my wife. She's amazing. She's just an amazing woman. She's uploaded a video on her channel of when she went skydiving. And the story behind this is, this is 2 weeks before that. This is 2 weeks before Miss Generous and I met. So we met on February 25th, 2016. So on February 14th, 2016, almost 2 weeks before we met, she decided to take herself skydiving for Valentine's Day. So she paid for the skydive. She drove out to the coast with a friend of hers, and she did it. She did skydiving on Valentine's Day. Well, she just posted a video of that, just a short little snippet. She's going to try to find a longer flash drive where the more videos are on. But for now, check out the little snippet. It's really cute. It's really fun. You can see the joy in her face. Blizzard, I know you could relate. If you haven't already seen it, check it out. Just the joy, that she has. You could just see it all over her face. And while you're at it, take a look at Blizzard's channel. He's uploaded, his stuff from his skydiving. And guys, two amazing people. Check their channels out, please. Kathy Poe says hello. Let's see. Sis Joy says hello. Sending support from Ma'am Evie. Oh, thank you, sis. Salute and shout out to Sis Evie. Thank you so much, sis. Sis Joy, thank you. Cheeseburgers hidden. Damn, that's too bad. Gang Drama says, Cisco going in hard on the haters. I don't want to, but what can I do? It's either love or hate. What do you want? Mom Kate, thank you. Big BJ back in the house. He says, Mabuhay, I don't know, live good morning, or is it, I don't know, is it being translated? Mabuhay good morning? I don't know. I can't tell. BJ, your Tagalog is not legendary, so I'm thinking you're saying live good morning. So good morning, bro. Blizzard says, oh snap, gotta watch that. Yeah, you gotta check it out, man. It's a cool little short video. It's really cool. Memley O'Neill, thank you. We got 13 million in the building with 23 likes. Thank you, guys. BJ says, just starting my day here in the Philippines. That's right. Hopefully it's going good so far. I'm sure you've had maybe a little bit of coffee, a little bit of breakfast so far. What is it? It's about 6:30 over there. Yeah, that's a good morning so far. Hopefully. HRQR says, "Hi, I'm your biggest hater, and I think you deserve all the best." Well, thank you. I appreciate that. At least you're honest. Thank you. Ginga Drama says, "Do you know Chocolate Man, the YouTuber who lived in Thailand? You're the better looking version of him." I don't know about all that, but yeah, I know who he is. Yeah, he seemed like a pretty good guy. He's got an interesting channel. I don't know about the better looking version of him, but I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. I'm not gonna down him, but thank you. I guess appreciate it. This is Joy. Thank you, Mom Leonilla. Thank you. Uh, Ma'am Leonilla, are you going to show your long hair today on the live stream today? Guys, tune in to Griselda Alfaro's live stream today. Hopefully Ma'am Leonilla will show up and she'll have her long hair just flowing in the wind. BJ says, "It means good morning." Wait, what did you say? Magandang umaga? Is that what you said? Because it translated to something else. I don't know. YouTube is doing just weird stuff, guys. It's kind of cool that it translates some stuff because people will come in and they'll speak a language and I can't even make out what the letters are sometimes, and but now it's translating, so that's kind of cool. But when I do kind of understand the language and it speaks in English instead of putting what the person actually put, it's just kind of weird. HRQR says, "Calm down, Vin Diesel." I don't know where he's at. I would calm him down. He gets a little rowdy and riled up sometimes, but I don't even know where he's at. So Rickman, Mr. CPR in the building. Oh, hi, Maajong Buntag. Good morning, sir. How are you? Good morning. BJ says, "About to get down on some biscuits and gravy." Biscuits and gravy. Did you ever watch WWE, BJ? There was a couple of dudes that was their theme song when they came out to the ring. Biscuits and gravy. Or was it one dude? I don't remember. It's been a long time ago, but every time I hear biscuits and gravy, I always think of that. Miss Generous says, "Skydiving snippet was posted in honor of Blizzard's jump." There you go. Yeah, see, it brought back some good memories for Miss Generous seeing that. And I think Blizzard, if she wants to go do that again, I'm gonna have you to blame for that. So just be advised. Be advised. I may have to hold you responsible. So Rick Tamsak Dunhos, good morning. Good morning. Thank you for the Tamsak, sir. How are you doing? Miss Jenner says, "Boomer." Ma'am Leonina with the rocket ship. Thank you. So Rick says, "Coffee time." Yes. Good morning. He says, "I'm good, host." Good, brother. I haven't been drinking a lot of coffee lately. It's been warming up here, and I stay warm, really warm. Hopefully you guys can't hear it, but I have a little fan going right here, and I have my car on right now. The air conditioner's going. I was planning on turning the car off, but I don't know. It's hot. But when I drink the coffee in the morning, my whole insides get hot too, and it's too much. I can't take it. How you guys drink coffee there in the Philippines? I don't know. I don't know. Unless you stay inside where it's air conditioning, it's hot. It's so hot. BJ says, "Love the old WWF." Do you remember that though? Remember that when the guy would come and say, "Biscuits and gravy"? It was this song. Everybody's got a theme song when they come out. If you're not familiar with pro wrestling, it used to be WWF, and then they got sued by the actual WWF, which was the World Wildlife Fund. They had to change the name to WWE, which is World Wrestling Entertainment, I think, or Worldwide, or so whatever the heck it is, WWE. And so every fighter, every wrestler or tag team or whatever, they have to come out to a song, and that guy's song was "Biscuits and Gravy." Wanda Carl says, "They have skydiving near Cebu, I think." Really? You just had to throw that out there. You just had to throw that out there. She would love to do that. She did do bungee jumping in Macau, and she loved that. And the place that she jumped from was the highest bungee jump from a tower in the world. It was at Macau Tower. I want to say it was like 275 meters or something like that. It's way up there. So if she could skydive in Cebu, say less. But thanks. Now you may have to bear the brunt of the responsibility if Miss Generous wants to do that. Oh, yeah. All right. Sodikma says, Mr. CPR in the building. Of course. Who else would it be? Blizzard says, make skydiving great again. You guys are trying. You guys are working hard. You guys are doing it. You guys are doing it. Who's next though? Not me. Not me. I'm too fat. I can't do it. Sorry, but somebody can do it. Somebody else can do it. It's probably gonna be Miss Generous. I bet it probably will be. Now that she knows, oh, Cebu, I want to do Cebu skydiving. I can just hear her right now. Says Joy, thank you. Madeline Nila, thank you. Mom She Kate, thank you. Maria Cap, like done. Shout out everyone. Good morning. How are you? Shout out to you. Sarikma says, you know, coffee is life, even hot here. It used to be for me too, bro. Every morning at work, I had to have my flask of water, or not water, of coffee. Every morning, I would eat my oatmeal. I would drink my coffee every morning. And if I didn't do that, I just felt my day wasn't starting right. But back then, I was in a nice office that had air conditioning, and I really didn't have to work very hard. I was just sitting there on the computer all day, and it was okay. But now I'm out here in these streets. I'm out here in these streets, and it's hot. It's hot, bro. I can't drink that coffee anymore. I can't do it. It's just too much. Every once in a while, I will. Every once in a while, I will. BJ says, how I drink coffee here in the Philippines, I drink it ice cold. I like iced coffee, but I don't know. I mean, that could be an idea, BJ. That could be an idea. Now, Miss Generous, she makes her own iced coffee every morning, and I make her the hot coffee. So she will take the iced coffee and the hot coffee and drink them both at work. Go figure. Violet Cap, thank you. Manila, thank you so much. Juan John Carlos says, how much did hers cost? Miss Generous, if you're still here, how much did that cost? I want to say it was like 300 or something, like a little over 300, maybe almost 400. I can't remember. It was 10 years ago, but if I remember right, it was somewhere between 300 and 400, bro. I want to say, which I don't think it's gone up in price that much, because I think Blizzard said he paid about 400, if I'm not mistaken. He's laughing. Oh, right, that was before y'all met. Yeah. Literally like a week and a half before we met, and that was how the conversation got started. Let me catch up on these comments. I'll kind of give the story of how me and Miss Generous met. Sarikma says, wow, awesome. Yeah, man. BJ says, Miss Generous live or live, probably Mabuhay. I think he's saying Mabuhay. Amir Hossein, the message retracted. Okay. Sis Agnes, thank you. Thank you for coming back, sis. Blizzard says, Miss Jen is braver than me. Nah, I don't know, man. You guys are kind of neck and neck right there. I don't know. But yeah, that tower was way up there, man. If you haven't seen Macau Tower, it's near Hong Kong. It's in Macau. Look up Macau Tower, Macao, Macau Tower. It's way up there. And you can see the whole area, the whole city, the bay right there. It's a beautiful view. He said, no way I would be working as close to those ledges when hiking. Oh yeah, man, that's no problem. You know, that's like small potatoes for us right there. That kind of stuff is just like, that's every day. That's normal. But yeah, for her, she likes the falling stuff. It's just, I don't know. I'm not going to say it. I don't have fear of that possibility of something going wrong and me splatting on the ground. Of course I do. But I just think about it and go, I don't think that the sensation of it, the fun of it is enough for me to like want to do it. I don't know. I guess it just hasn't appealed to me. You know, I don't know. But she loves it. She loves it. And obviously you do. Let's see. I Love Lechon says, hello, Cisco from the hamster wheel. A 16-hour shift this time. Wow. What is going on down there? They need to hire more people, man. What's happening? 16-hour shift. Oof. God, I don't miss those at all. My last year before I retired, I did no overtime. 0 overtime. I was so grateful. There were times. There was a year I remember working one year where my overtime was almost as much as my regular pay for the year. It was a lot of overtime. So, bro, go easy, stay safe, and man, don't work too hard. Don't work too hard. Blizzard Ross says, "I love Lechon. What's up? Salute, Mamla, thank you. Don't forget, Mamla, you have to be in the live today with your long hair down. If Mamla cut her hair and sold her hair, I'm telling you guys, she could probably get like $1,000 for it. Probably $1,000 for it, easy." I love Lechon says, "We're losing people, and management doesn't want to replace us. Unfortunately, was AI going to take your job too, or what? What the heck? Why won't they replace people?" That seems to be a theme though lately. That they would rather run shorthanded and work the few people that they have left that are willing to work to death than hire more people. I know they save money on benefits when they don't hire more people, because a big part of your package when you're an employee at a lot of places is your benefit package. And so if they don't have to hire more people, they don't have to pay for those benefit packages. They'll pay overtime. They still save money. So that might be what it is. Summer Rain Channel, thumbs up. Thank you. How are you? Good afternoon. How have you been? Good to see you. Thank you for dropping in live. We got 28 likes, guys. 17 million in the building. Joan Joni, Joni, okay, you were here earlier. So if you woke up tomorrow with only the things you were thankful for today, what would you have? I would have a lot of good friends and family and my life. Those are the things I'm most thankful for. So that's what I would have. Cap, thank you. So Rain Chon says, "Hi everyone." Uh, Kate, siblings, hello, how are you? Thank you for coming back. Guys, Summer Rain Channel, they have a really good channel where they do like a lot of karaoke. It's a fun channel. They sing. There's they do panels with people singing. It's a fun channel. If you love karaoke, check out their channel. It's a fun channel. Summer Rain Channel says, "I'm good, bro, and you?" Doing good. I'm just taking a break from. I'm retired, but I've been doing food delivery, and I just recently started doing Uber, the ride sharing, and this I was telling people this weekend it was really good because on the weekend everybody's Ubering and doing stuff. Monday and Tuesday has not been very good. It's been very slow, but I mean, I'm learning the process how it works, so it's going pretty good. Other than that, yeah, I'm doing good, doing good. King of Veteran Dashers, speaking of gig apps, here's the King of Veteran Dashers. What's going on, bro? Roberto says thumbs up. Thank you, sir. Salute. Thank you, Roberto. How are you? Good afternoon. I love the Jones says, "I think they might want to outsource maintenance in San Diego. Our union doesn't have our station on the protection list." What? Why is that? What's the point of the union if they don't have you guys butts covered? What union is that? Wow, that's not good. But you know what? Unions are not as strong as they used to be. At least in California, um, unions were really powerful back in the days. Particular ones were very strong and had a lot of influence. Now it doesn't. It seems like they're like church mice. They're very soft nowadays. I don't know what's going on. They're getting infiltrated by pretenders or something. Juan John Cole says, "But I want to skydive now." Really? See, he might be the next one, guys. He might be the next one. Um, where you're at is there's got to be skydiving out there. You need to talk to Blizzard. Talk to Blizzard and man, what would be cool if we all met in Cebu and you, Blizzard, Miss Generous, jumped out of a plane. How badass would that be? That'd be badass. That would get me excited. I would even be excited about that. We just got to convince Blizzard to go. Blizzard, drop all your other trips. Forget Japan. Forget all these other trips you're talking about. Just go to Cebu and do some skydiving, bro. Be first time. It'd be first time for Juan John Carlos. It'd be second time for Blizzard. Second time for Miss Generous. All right. This big old Sanford and Son truck just pulled up next to me. Let's see. Juan John Carlos says we can all do it as a group in Cebu. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. See? Bam. Great minds think alike. I mean, come on. Great minds think alike. Summer Rain Channel says, thank you, bro. Yeah, of course. Hey, again, guys, check out Summer Rain Channel. They have so much fun, and they're just singing and having a good time. People get up on the panel, a lot of the same people, but sometimes there's different people on there, and they just sing karaoke, and it's a fun channel, guys. Check it out. Check it out. Miss Jenner says, JJC, you would love it. And yes, I agree with the group skydive. Wow. I knew I didn't have to bend her arm. Blizzard's the one. Blizzard's the one we got to convince, guys. I love Lachon says, tell me about it, Cisco. Bro, I'm telling you, I think there's just money. Money is what talks. And, some of these union people, I don't know if they're getting like straight kickbacks. I'm not really sure. And I don't want to say it's the same with every union, but there's a lot of these unions that there's just people that are in it. They do not have the membership, the membership's back. They strictly do it because they get like weekends off, or they get, whatever benefits they're getting from that being in that union. That's why they do it. And it's not the same. And people aren't pissed off enough anymore either about their work conditions. That's what bugs me too. Because, guys, at the end of the day, people say, oh, job creators. There'd be no job creators if there weren't people that could fill the jobs. The people that are the job creators are the people that buy the products. The people that are the job creators are the people that use the services. Those are the job creators. I don't care how rich you are, how smart you are. If you're trying to sell a product or a service that nobody wants, you're not creating anything. So the job creators is the market. And so they can forget about that argument. Without the people working those positions, there'd be no companies, there'd be no businesses. So, it's you got to work together. Everybody can rise, or one side can get filthy rich and the other side can get nowhere. And that's a terrible place to be. I'm not going to go off on that rant, but guys, you get what I'm saying. Says Graves, GTV Vlog says, like done, good morning from here. Thank you, sis. Good morning. Oh, shoot. Undo. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to give you moderator. I just hit her from the channel. I'm sorry, sis. Ay. Let's see. Are you still there, sis? Unhide. Okay. Wait, hold on. Unhide user on this channel. Okay. I think she's still there. Add as moderator. There we go. All right. I got you, sis. Sorry. Sorry, sis Grace. My bad. Blizzard says, let's go. Really? Okay. We're going to talk. Everybody that's in here right now, we got 16 million in the building. And by the way, 30 likes. Man, thank you guys. All 16 million people in here just heard Blizzard say, let's go. So Blizzard, Juan John Carlos, Ms. Jenner are all on board for a skydive in Cebu. If you would like to see a collaboration of those three people, those three channels, do a skydive in Cebu, and we're looking at probably December, January time. Put a one in the chat. Blizzard's on board. I'm taking that as he's on board. Mary McGunner, what's really going on? He says, Cisco, what up, man? I'm just surprised that your uncle is like, let's go. He just said it. You heard him. He's going to set Japan aside. Oh, he said meet in Japan. Oh, I knew there had to be something. He said meet in Japan, and I'm in. Guys, man. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's do this. We'll do a poll. Anyone who wants to see the three of them skydive in Cebu, or somewhere in the Philippines or Cebu, put a 1 in the chat. If you would rather see them skydive in Japan, put a 2 in the chat. Let's just see what's going on. And Blizzard, if you're cool with it, whatever the 16 million come up with, that's what we do. I think that's fair. Let's see what happens. Ms. Jenner says, we can all hold hands in the sky and make a star. What are you talking about? Oh my God. See what you started? You guys don't understand. When you get her going on something, it's over, man. It's gonna happen now. It's gonna happen. Watch. Blizzard says, nephew. Ma'am Nila, thank you. Mr. Jenner says, oh my God, skiving in Japan would be awesome too. It would be. maybe we can do both. We could do one and then do the other. You know, we'll see. We gotta get the first one under our belts though. BC Mumsy, thank you. Raymond Gunner says, "What up, Unc?" All right, Miss BC Mumsy, thank you so much. Munchie K, thank you. Juan John Carlos says, "Miss Jonas, yes, hold hand to form a star, and Big Brother Cisco will be the ringleader." No, man, no. Big Brother Cisco will be the rock plummeting to the earth. You guys will be a star shining bright like a diamond, and I'll be like a lump of coal, just like a Roadrunner cartoon. Nah, Big Brother Cisco gonna stay on the ground. That plane would crash with me in it probably. I saw the plane that Blizzard was on, and you know, with him and his partner on there, man, there's no way, man. I see how big that plane is. I probably wouldn't even fit in there, man. Says Joy, thank you. Truth 9837 says, bussin' or discussing. I mean, you call it. I can't call it. GTV vlog was unhinged by Cisco. Okay. Sis Grace says, yes, but okay, thank you. Okay, I'm a little behind here. Sorry, guys. Juan John Carlos says, oh no, GTV hidden. She said yes. Okay, she's back. She has a moderator. She's okay. She's safe. Juan John Carlos says, hi, Grace. Mega shout out. Mamily Lanila handing out the red card to me. Oh, I'm sorry, Mamily Lanila. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hide her. I fixed it. She's moderator now. Blizzard Bronson catches strays. Wow, random, huh? Just out of nowhere. I'm telling you, my eyes are bad. My fingers, they're shaky. Happens, but I got her. It says, thank you, brother. And JC, how are you now? We're all good. We're all good here. Juan Carl says, very good, Grace. Thank you. Nice seeing you here. Blizzard says 2. Okay, we got 1 vote for 2. Juan John Carl says 1 in Cebu and Cisco involved. Okay, that his vote don't count. And then says Joy is there. Thank you. Sister Grace says, you're welcome, JC. Nice seeing you here too. Guys, we got amazing people here. I'm telling you, I'm a part of some great communities. And once we get the trolls out of here, it's a beautiful thing. It's such a beautiful thing. Ms. Jern says, I volunteer as tribute. I mean ringleader. Whatever. Man, you guys will be jumping out of the plane at like 30,000 feet. Because that's what she'll do that. If they say, oh yeah, you can jump out at 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 30,000, she's gonna be like, 30,000, let's do it. You guys will have frost all over your eyelashes and stuff. You don't want her as the ringleader. Trust me. GTV vlog is laughing. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just putting my 2 cents in there. Wonder Carl says, I will troll, but only about getting Cisco in the air. I'd have no problem getting up in a plane. And me and Ms. Janice were talking about this last night. We were checking out her video. She was showing me and stuff. And I don't think my problem is not going up in a plane. I have no problem flying. My problem is not jumping out of a plane. I think the falling part of it is, to be honest, it'd be scary, of course, but I'd have no problem doing that. My problem, to be honest with you, is when the chute opens and you're just hanging there in the air. And in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, when is this thing going to snap? When is something going to break? And I got to sit there. Oh, look, it's Miss Generous. We got a guest appearance. She comes sneaking up on me. Come on, sit down here, Miss Generous. Or did you bring me food? Let me get this out the way. Excuse me, guys. We got a guest appearance right here. So this is what we do on Cisco International. We have guest stars. We have co-hosts. And I know she doesn't want me to do this, but there she is. She's actually here, guys. Okay? It's not my girlfriend. Don't be telling this journalist, oh, his girlfriend was getting in the car. I know how you guys do. But yeah, my thing would be when I'm sitting there, wow, guys. Can you see that? Can you see that right there? Somebody in the morning live was asking me about what my favorite ice cream was. Look at what she brought, guys. This is unscripted. We're going off script here. Thank you. I'm gonna save this though, because I want to enjoy it. Thank you. Yes. Mwah. All right. Okay. Enough of that. So, like I said, my biggest fear, my biggest problem with doing the skydiving is once I jump out, once the fall is begun, I'm all good. But once the parachute opens and I'm just hanging there in midair, that's where I'm just like, that's where I get in my head. I think that would be the problem for me, bro. So and I just don't think the thrill of it would be enough for me to overcome that. Let me go back here. Sorry, guys. Okay. Sis Grace says, I'm happy to see you, Brother Cisco. Oh, thank you, sis. Happy to see you, too. Great to see you. She says, bye for now. We'll go to school now. Oh, okay. Yeah. Have a great day. I hope that everyone's, doing okay there where you're at. And again, guys, terrible tragedy yesterday down in Jensen and, in Mindanao. Again, our hearts are with everybody there. Just very, very scary time out there. Hopefully there's no more aftershocks. There's no more big earthquakes for a long, long time, I hope. Unfortunately, a lot of people, we lost a lot of people, but, it's a scary world, and just, you have to hug your loved ones. You have to tell the people that you care about every single day that you care about them and that you love them. It's not easy sometimes to stay in contact with people, but you got to reach out and make sure that you're letting them know that you love them. So, but thank you, sis, and be safe out there. Brother JS from Brazil, how are you? Salute, brother JS. How are you? He says hello. Brother JS in the house. Miss Generous says, might as well. We're going up there anyway. Hi. So how are you writing this and coming here at the same time? Says Kate, thank you.
Late.
Oh, I am. I'm a little behind. Brother JS, hello. Sis Grace says, JS, hello. Whoops. Juan Carlos laughing. Irish male. Oh, yes. Mom Nilla. I see you. Brother JS says, hello, GTV. Hello. Vamos, que vamos, bro. GTV log. Miss Grace says, hello, Miss co-host sister. Yes, Miss Generous, my lovely wife. Blizzard says, I wasn't thinking about any of those things. And that's what she said too. She goes, you're just, what'd you say? It's like, you get like in your own world, like tunnel vision. It's peaceful,
You don't think about anything else. Enjoy the moment and be present.
I would be thinking about it. I've done, what's the one where you go up on the parasailing where you get on a boat and they put you on like a little bench and then they open up this parachute and it takes you up in the air on the boat. I've done that before. And again, I don't have a fear of heights. We stand on cliffs all the time. Blizzard even he told you we stand on cliffs all the time. I have a fear of falling from a cliff. Okay, so when I have nothing underneath me to protect me, and there's just a little tiny cable, and I'm this big old 300-pound dude, that's my problem right there.
You have to be present, Cisco.
Yeah, okay. Sis Grace says, yummy. Yeah, it's good. Chocolate chip, no, it's chocolate chip cookie dough. Aldo Jones says, I'd be so happy that my chute actually deployed. Yeah, I'd be happy too, but then that's where the trouble starts. When the chute opens and then you're just getting teased about, when is this thing gonna break? When is it gonna snap? And you start hearing little noise and stuff. No, I'm good.
You can't think about that.
Silent Damsel says, please like, sub, and share our official Cisco International Usherette. How are you, Silent Damsel? I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to catch up here. Music vlog and nature. Hello. Thank you. Atites. Thank you. BIY is in the building. He says Cisco International. Sis Joy. Mamla Nilla. Brother JS. I love Lechon. Silent Damsel. Sis Grace. Mom She Kate. Juan John Carlos. Salute to everybody. That's my guy right there. He's always saying hello to everybody. Mamla Nilla. Thank you. I love Lechon says BIY. Howdy. Music vlog and nature says hello. Hello, sis. BIY says hi, Blizzard abroad. That's Julio. Music vlog and nature. Mama Nila is giving. Is that a butterfly? Can't tell. It's either a butterfly or a Nintendo controller. I can't tell. Silent Del says sorry, I ran off so fast earlier. I had an important call to take and turned out to be not good news. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You don't have to say sorry for anything. Hey. YouTube is for fun, guys. We're all here for fun. We're all here to enjoy each other's company, but life away from YouTube takes priority over anything that's going on YouTube. So never apologize. I do it too, because I feel like I want to be there to support people, but we have to remind ourselves that our life away from YouTube is more important than YouTube itself. Bottom line, it is. We all have friends on YouTube. We all have people we care about on YouTube, and they're all important. But our immediate family, our people that are present physically with us, we got to make sure that they're okay before anybody on YouTube gets worried about. So I hope the news wasn't too bad. Uh, but yeah, thank you for coming back. All right, Miss Jones is saying BIY, Blizzard saying BIY, One John Close BIY, BIY says Miss Generous. Blizzard abroad. It's all right, bro. I'll be in the bushes. Got to get some schoolwork done. Okay, so it's agreed. So guys, it's going to be the 3-person cage match in the air. Uh, you know, 3 people enter, 1 person leaves. Will it be Miss Generous? Will it be Blizzard abroad? Will it be Juan John Carlos? Who knows? You'll have to tune in. Will it be in Japan? Will it be in the Philippines? Who knows? It could be over Iran. Blizzard wanted to go to Iran last year. It could be there. We don't know. Just tune in because something's gonna happen and you don't want to miss it. And it'll only happen on Cisco International, Blizzard Abroad, Juan John Carlos, or Ms. Jenner's channel. That's it. 3 people enter, 1 person leaves. Just be ready. Just be ready. But thank you, Blizzard. Yeah, take care, brother. Ms. Jenner says, damsel, heart hands. Sundown says, thanks, generous. Juan John Carlos laughing. Hey, man, you guys, look, you know what movie I'm talking about, right? Thunderdome, right? So you guys can just, all cram in the plane. You choose your weapons, battle it out in the air at 15,000 feet, whatever it is. And then whoever jumps out and lands, that's the winner. That would make some interesting TV. That would make some must-see TV right there. That would be pretty cool. My money's on Miss Generous. I'm going to tell you guys, her nickname, before I met her, her nickname was Switchblade Sally. I am not even kidding about that. I am not joking about that. Switchblade Sally. Just marinate on that for a minute. Before you get cocky, marinate on that for a minute. Miss Generous says, well, Undertaker's theme song be playing.
But
Damn, or will Undertaker's theme song be playing? Damn, that would be dark. You understand where I'm coming from now? Switchblade Sally, Undertaker theme song, cage match in the air. I didn't just come up with this. We talked about this. You guys don't even know what you're getting into. This has been a setup right here this whole time. She needs to do battle. Juan Jaco says, I wanted to always go there also. Sad. To Japan? Go where? Go where? BIY says, and people born with a photographic memory, or does it take time to develop? I like it, brother. I like it. You caught me off guard there. I started reading that thinking, oh, what's he saying? You got me right there. That was a good one. I love that John says, Blizzard abroad, take care, Blizzard. Yeah, Blizzard, man. Go easy, bro. And hopefully you're getting off work pretty soon, man. Ms. Jenner is saying BIY. Golden Gate says, you mean these lies won't transform into Morton Downey Jr. show? It might. Morton Downey Jr. would definitely do a battle royale. Let's call it a battle royale. Battle royale in the sky. Now picture this. Small plane takes off from Cebu, takes off from Mactan, wherever, local airport in Cebu. 4 people inside. The pilot is generous. Juan John Carlos lives abroad. Picture this. They go off up into the sky, and everybody's thinking there's going to be 3 people coming back down. There's going to be 3 parachutes deploying, 3 people coming back down. But then what happens is the door opens, 1 chute opens, 1 person comes down, and that person is sitting right here eating ice cream. Where do the other 2 go? I don't know. Huh?
Who's Morton Downey?
She just asked me who's Morton Downey Jr. Golden Gate. She just asked me who Morton Downey Jr. is. See, Miss Jenner is, she's like 22 years old. She doesn't know who Morton Downey Jr. is. You gotta be our age to know who Morton Downey Jr. is. If you know who Morton Downey Jr. is, the old one in the chat. I guarantee you there's not gonna be more than one or two people. Not counting me, not counting Golden Gate. There might be two people that know who Morton Downey Jr. is. My money's on I Love Lechon and BIY. That's the only two people that are gonna know who that guy is. I Love Lechon says BIY.
He's not
Mine faded. No, he's not. Just like old photo. Okay. Ate Frexy, she says, check, like done. Thank you, Ate Frexy. Good morning, sis. How are you? I Love Lechon says, Golden Gate, that show was funny. Okay, see, there you go. I knew I Love Lechon would know who he is. Now BIY. Let's see if BIY knows. I know he does.
Is he part of WWE?
No, not even close. Not even close. Ate Frexy, thank you. Ma'am Lanilla, thank you so much. Ate Frexy says, Sir Cisco and Ma'am Jem, shouty sis. How are you and Sir Roger? Good morning. Are you getting ready for work also, sis? Sir John, hello. Hi, everyone from Ate Frexy. Let's see. I Love Lechon says, yep, us old folks know him. Yeah, man, I knew for sure you would know, and BIY's got to know. I know he knows too. Maybe Blizzard. Blizzard might know. I don't know. He might not know either, though. Miss Jenner says, Ate Frexy. One John Carlos says, Ate Frexy. Ate Frexy says, I'm good. I'm here in school. Oh, you're already there. Wow, you're there early, sis. Okay. Oh, no, it's not early. It's about 7 o'clock there. Okay. Yeah. Well, have a good day, sis. And again, shout out to everyone in the Philippines has been affected by the earthquake. I just keep thinking, every time I think of schools and the kids, I think of those videos where they're showing the kids at school. They're just terrified. So, I mean, that's going to stick with them for the rest of their life. It's hard to think about. But yeah, shout out to everyone out there, and our hearts are with you out there. Golden Gate says, LOL, he was highly charged, but underneath it was entertainment. He Morton would have never hated me for inhaling my In-N-Out burger. Really? Was he a big burger eater too? I didn't know that aspect of him. I just knew he was just like a larger than life dude, man. He was very what's the word? He could just say some crazy stuff, and it was just all for like now we have people that do stuff for like clicks and views. He was a clicks and view guy before there were clicks and views. Very different kind of guy. She's Googling him over here. I remember he was in that. Remember the movie Predator? He was in Predator 2. If you ever seen that movie Predator 2, he was the seedy press guy, photographer guy that was trying to get in and see what the Predator, when the Predator got in there and hacked everybody up, he was the guy trying to get in there and see. Oh, Morton Downey Jr. I ain't heard that name in a long time. Ma'am Leonila, thank you. BIY says Morton Downey Jr. is a way back playback. Yeah, see, I knew he'd know. All us old folks, we all know who he is. Miss Generous says, oh, In-N-Out. She's eating an ice cream. She's eating an ice cream. She hears In-N-Out. She says, oh, In-N-Out. She's never been fat in a day in her life, but she has. There's an inner fat girl inside of her, right? I'm just saying. BIY says Predator 2. You remember? Yeah, he was the photographer, the obnoxious photographer that what's his name? God, Gary Busey. Gary Busey had to just like grab him and throw him out because he was just getting in the way. That was a classic movie, by the way. I almost like that better than the first one. Almost. Silent Damsel, I'm not going to stay. Not feeling it tonight. Sorry. Have a good night, Cisco and Generous. Love to you all. Good night. Silent Damsel, thank you for even just dropping in. Thank you so much. Take care. Take your time. I really hope that your news is, not as bad as I'm feeling like it is. But whenever you can, come back, and I hope things are going to get better, before that time. And just take your time. Come back whenever you can. But have a good night, sis. Get some rest. Whatever's going on, I guarantee you, you will feel better tomorrow. Just get some rest and start fresh. All right? Take care, sis. Ms. Jenner says, Okay, so he was a game show host. Not really game shows. It was just like talk show kind of
Oh,
stuff.
talk shows.
Silent Damsel. Even guys, come on. She's having a tough night. She got some bad news today. She's getting ready to head out, and she's still leaving. Please like, subscribe, and share. How can you not love the people in this community, guys? That man, come on, guys. This is why YouTube. This is what makes YouTube good. This is what makes YouTube amazing. Meeting people like Silent Damsel and everyone else in here who's just a positive, supportive person, even when you're not having a good day. Thank you so much, Silent Damsel. I appreciate you. Have a good night. Um, Manila, thank you. One John Carlos says, sounds like Tom Green. Very similar. Very similar. Um, Tom Green was a little more wacky, I guess. But Morton Downey Jr., he was just a loud mouth. He would just say some crazy stuff. Very shock jockish type dude. Yeah, look him up. Google him, or he's got to be on YouTube. I'm sure there's plenty of clips on YouTube of him.
Tom Green from MTV.
Yes. See, she knows Tom Green. You kids, get off my lawn. Oh, I Love Lechon says, In and Out. Now I'm getting hungry. Are you having ice cream too, I Love Lechon? Look at mine. Okay, look, I'm not going to play around, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead and eat some of this ice cream because it's going to melt. I can't have that. I'm talking about Miss Generous having an inner fat girl. I've got 5 inner fat girls inside of me.
Oh?
And pause. Pause. Blizzard, you did not just hear that, okay? Just erase that. And again, not fat shaming. I'm fat myself. I definitely do not fat shame anybody. But it is what it is. When we're hungry, guys. You can't deny it. Miss Generous says, Damsel, take care. Ate Frexy, thank you. Sis Susanna, hello. Why game over, Sis Susanna? Why does it say game over? Thank you for coming into the live. Mamnanilla, thank you. Golden Gate says, good look. I forgot about the Predator 2 scene. Yeah, no, sure. Remember that first scene. Yeah, man. That was a good movie, man. I remember, real quick, I need to catch up on these chats, but I remember going to the first Predator, and I was a sophomore in high school. Me and a couple friends of mine, we walked down to the movie theater. It was a long walk. And, where I grew up, it wasn't the worst neighborhood at all, but, we had gangsters around there. And I remember watching the movie, had a great time. It was a really cool movie. We're all excited. Walking back home, and I don't even talk about what gangs these were because I don't even want to get into it. But there was a particular gang that was in that area, and we were walking home, and my buddy, who was just a smart ass, he starts talking smack. These guys were down this street, and he starts yelling, telling them stuff. Next thing you know, we got 12 guys chasing us with like bats and pipes and stuff. And luckily, we're fast. We didn't get caught. But that is my memory from watching Predator, the first Predator. Crazy times. And this is one of the reasons why I didn't think I was going to be 53 years old. Let's see. Miss Jones says, double animal style with chopped chilies. Good Lord, guys. Come on now. I Love Lechon says, Morton fits in with being obnoxious. Yeah, he was very obnoxious. Looking back, I'm sure he made money. But yeah, it was very toxic TV. Music Vlog in Nature, thank you. One John Carlos says, Sun Damsel, God bless you. Yeah, Sun Damsel, if you're still listening, please have a good evening. Get some rest. Tomorrow's going to be a better day. Tomorrow's going to definitely be a better day. Miss Jern says, with a Neapolitan shake and well done fries. Wow. Jeez. Lord, man. I Love Chon says, Miss Jern, stop it. Well, here, let me help you. I Love Chon. Check this out. What do you think of that? Oh, wait. There we go. Oh, look it. I got to be like, here, hold that real quick. I got to be like the real YouTubers. Look at that. See that big old piece of chocolate right there? That's what I'm going to get down on right now. That's good. All right.
You were the big piece of chocolate.
I'm a big piece of chocolate, she said. Show! You guys didn't hear that either. Thank you. Golden Gate says, he started out in radio, believe it or not. He was of school. Old school. But adapted. Yeah. I don't know what this person's talking about. Feet cam, not yet. That might come later. Big Kamal says that Gary Busey played the villain to the court. He was good in that role, man. Everybody in that movie played a good role. I mean, I know sometimes when you look it up on like Rotten Tomatoes or something, it doesn't get like great reviews. but everybody played a good role. Everybody was memorable in that movie. It was a good movie. I like that movie. It says Joy, thank you, thank you. Oliver Jones says I'm on the hamster wheel with no food. Bro, you gotta go to work with food. You gotta go. There's gotta be an In-N-Out around you there somewhere too. I'm sure. Listen, oh, I heard that. Oh, you. He wasn't lying, man. He's in the bushes, man. He's like got his ear to the. Oh Lord, man. See, what's on the internet is on the internet forever, guys. I just want to say that what's on the internet is on the internet forever. Just be careful what you say. Be careful what you do. Good Lord, man. Jeez. We're among friends here, though. I'm appreciative that we're among friends here. What happens in Cisco's live stays in Cisco's live, right? Okay. Diba? Okay. Juan John Carlos laughing. Irish Irish Mail Faro, thank you. Says go. Music Vlogging Nature says here. Thank you. Thank you so much. Miss Jenner says Blizz. Whoa. Image Church says blessings. Thank you, Image Church. Thank you. How are you this evening? Hopefully you're doing okay out there. BIY says I remember going to a movie and seeing a guy with a bag phone. It was 1986. Yeah, it was 86, 87, somewhere in there. I was a sophomore, so
For Predator?
for Predator, well, he says he remember going to a movie. It might not have been Predator. I want to say it came out 87 because I know I was a sophomore in high school, or it could have been 86 because no, it had to be 87 because yeah, I was a sophomore. I'm pretty sure it was 87. But in any case, yeah, those old bag phones. If you had one of those, you were rich. You were totally rich. Golden Gate says I finished my Alpha Burger. Tasty. What is Alpha Burger? Is that a place? Alpha Burger. Sis Joy says yummy. Sis Joy, look, it's so delicious. It's chocolate chip cookie dough, sis, and it's nice and cold. It's nice and cold. I know right now, you guys in the Philippines, you would love this. Oh shoot! Now I'm spilling. Hold on. And you probably wouldn't make a big mess like I'm doing right now.
That's a big slurp.
Okay, hold on, guys. Yeah, now I'm slurping it. Blizzard, you hear that? Delicious. This is turning into a weird channel, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's be professional. But yes, it is very yummy, says Joy. It's really good. I love Chon says, looking good, Cisco. Come on, it looks good. Golden Gate says, I love the Chon. I'm sure you will have the Porto and Mediterranean dish when you get off. Oh man.
Like Porto?
We're all hungry in here. Why is everybody hungry in here? What's going on? Music Nature Vlog, thank you. Says hello. I love the Chon says Golden Gate. It'll probably have some chips or something like that late. Yeah. A sandwich sounds good though. I don't know about a burger. Golden Gate says, LOL Cisco, just joking about the alpha culture. Oh, okay, yeah. Alpha burger. What are you talking about? I love the Chon says, I heard the early 80s portable phones were 2K and were heavy and bulky. Oh, yeah. I mean, back then, well, shit, if they were 2K, you know how much? That's a lot of money back then. 2K is a lot of money now. iPhones aren't even 2K now. You know, I mean, I don't even think like if you get no, they're not quite 2K. They're like 1,500 or something like that. So imagine $2,000 back in the 80s. That's a lot of money, but that probably sounds about right. Where are we at here? Boss Hugo, thank you. Wanda Close says, I'm mad. I never got to try the avocado ice cream in PH. I can't find that anywhere here. I love some. Do we see that somewhere? The avocado ice cream? Why do I feel like we saw that somewhere?
Philippines?
Yeah. Or was it here?
We found it here. Oh wait,
Where was
is he in
that?
Philippines now?
No. He's in you're in Michigan, right?
Oh.
He's in Michigan. I don't remember where we were, but we did see it here in California at least. But it's California. Avocado is everything. You know, come on, you can find avocado Slurpees. I mean,
but then again, I mean, the Asian markets that we have here, they actually have the Filipino brand avocado ice cream.
Do you guys have any Filipino grocery stores there, John? Because yeah, maybe it was Island Pacific. We've seen it here. We've seen it here. I like avocado, but avocado ice cream does not sound legit.
Yeah, but the Filipino avocado ice cream is sweet.
Oh, well, yeah, maybe then. I don't know. You can probably Google and find it somewhere. It's got to be somewhere. DIY says, I ate about an hour ago. It's sitting heavy. What did you eat? You eat some interesting combinations. What did you eat tonight? DIY. Montreal says, I'll have to make it myself. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, I guess you could.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, find a little recipe. Do you got like? Do you have one of those? Do you have like one of those ice cream makers? Golden Gate says, "LOL, I missed my brick phone. Not not was like a hand. That was like a handheld weapon. Man, you had a brick phone. You were balling. Or are you talking about like the little Motorola
Nokias?
or the Nokia, the little flip phone where you get the little
Oh, wait,
antenna that you
no.
pull up? I had one of those, but that was in the '90s. That was definitely not the '80s. Boss Hugo showing love. Thank you. Miss Jenner says, JJC, try the Asian markets in your area. I'm surprised we found some here. Yeah. Are there a lot of Asian markets around there? There's got to be. Michigan? I would think there's quite a few probably. Monaco says, I think many Asian markets in Ann Arbor and Lansing. Yeah, there's got to be because I know there's a lot of Filipino people that live in that northeast region over there. Miss Jenner says, Golden Gate Nokia 3310. And she's given the. Was that your
I
phone?
loved my Nokia.
I don't even remember what models or anything, guys. I mean, I vaguely remember some, you know, life was moving real fast back then, so I don't even remember hardly
Oh,
any.
maybe not. Brick
I can't remember
phones.
models for sure. I remember, even though if you're really old, you remember the pagers. You have the little pagers. I remember, man, if you didn't have a pager, you were just like a nobody.
I had a
You
picture.
know, she said she had a pager. She didn't have a pager. Golden
I
Gate.
did.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love it. Jones says Golden Gate.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bet it would hurt if you dropped it on your foot. They were big. They were big, man. They were thick like this. Yeah. Well,
Brick.
because they at first they came out. They were like the cable. It was attached to that bag. And then after a while, if you were really rich and time went by, they didn't have the cable anymore. It was wireless, and that's where things started like to really take off. And then from there, just phones just kept getting smaller and smaller. And then they started having screens and all that stuff. Good, like nice screens. Mm, DIY says quarter pound lean. Here we go. Hold on. Let me. I want to read this slowly. This is what we love. People who are fluffy, shall we say, love to read stuff like this. Quarter pound lean ground beef. 2 scrambled eggs. A cup of black beans. Touch. It's the touch of cream cheese spiced up. It's the beans that make it sit heavy. Right? Is that when you wrote that? Is that how you said it in your head? BIY? I bet it was. Malika, thank you. Says Joy, another like. Thank you. Shout out, Says Joy. Guys, Says Joy is one of the most supportive people. Says Joy, if you can, drop your main channel. If you'd like, please drop your main channel there so people can, check out your main channel. She goes live quite a bit, guys. She's just such a supportive person. Thank you, Says Joy. Golden Gate says, I love the tone. You got that right. Yeah, man. A lot of good things happen those days. A lot of not so good things happen back in those days. But those phones were pretty cool. I never saw one in the '80s. It wasn't until, oh wow, I didn't get. To be honest, I'm trying to think. You know what? Now that I think about it, did I have a cell phone in the '90s? I might not even had a cell phone in the '90s. Now that I'm thinking about it, I had a pager. I might not have got a cell phone. Man, I'm gonna think about that, guys, because now I'm tripping. Um, Wonder says, in my high school days, you were the man if you had the Blackberries or the Sidekick. Yeah, I had a Blackberry. I did have a Blackberry, but see, by the time I got a Blackberry, I got clowned because my buddy, who's like, I call him my technology consigliere. He's just that guy. BIY, I think I told you about him. You and him would just, you guys could probably talk for hours, and nobody would know what the hell either one of you was talking about. But you could talk for hours because you guys have that mind for tech, and you guys watch these obscure, very highly technical channels, and you just absorb that stuff. That's what this guy does, and I have to call him for everything. But he clowned me because I had a BlackBerry. He's like, "Oh, you got a BlackBerry? How come you don't have an iPhone? Who uses a BlackBerry?" So I had to get rid of my BlackBerry. But yeah, if you were in high school during those times, yeah, you were probably the man if you had a BlackBerry. I liked mine. I like my BlackBerry. But yeah, when the smartphones started popping up, it was time to go. DIY says hi, Joyce Slam. Joyce Slam says hello. DIY, hello, Shouty. Golden Gate says I was in Chicago working with Motorola at the time. Really? Working with Motorola at the time, Dennis Rodman would come into my neighborhood and buy CDs from the neighborhood music shop. No way. Oh, Dennis Rodman, man. I think I put him on one of my Silent Lives, if I'm not mistaken. I have to go back and check. But yeah, Dennis Rodman, man, what a character, man. And did you get to meet him? Did you get to talk to him or take a picture with him or anything? He's a different kind of guy, man. What a life. There has to be a movie about Dennis Rodman. I don't know who would play Dennis Rodman other than Dennis Rodman, but what a life that guy must have had. You know, be an NBA player, to be a top NBA player on a top team, arguably one of the greatest teams of all time, with arguably the greatest player of all time, depending on if you're a LeBron fan or you're a Michael Jordan fan. Dennis Rodman, what a life though. You know, the women that he's been associated with, he's been in movies. He's done so much stuff, just crazy stuff, man. Went over to North Korea, met Kim Jong Un. What a life! There has to be a Dennis Rodman movie come out. I'd watch it. Golden Gate says crackberry safer than fentanyl. What the hell? Crackberry safer than fentanyl. Well, yeah, true. I guess that's true. Ice cream is not as good when you drink it. Guys, I love chocolate chip cookies. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try not to eat like a pig, but this is good. It's melty. Mm, yeah, that's good. That's good. All right. One Nicole says Dennis Rodman joined the Bulls later for the second three-peat was huge. Yeah, I mean, again, that team was just full of stars, guys. Full of stars. Michael Jordan was an amazing player, but I'm sorry, it was just a team packed with just people that were just amazing. And I just noticed, guys, I'm coming up. I'm at 83 minutes. I'm gonna have to get off here pretty soon. Says Gracie, I know. Says Margie, their lives are probably if they haven't already started, they're starting really soon. I don't want to step on their toes, but thank you guys. We have 13 million in the building. We have 40 likes. Thank you so much. Again, another really good afternoon live stream. I really like my morning ones. I really love my afternoon ones. I'm gonna try to do 2 a day when I can, and as long as you guys keep showing up, I'm gonna keep doing them. But thank you so much for showing up. Thank you to my special guest, Ms. Generous. She's on her BlackBerry or her Motorola or whatever she's got over here. But thank you guys once again for amazing conversation. Just for your support. Again, it's very overwhelming, guys, to do these lives and to have so many people come in, so many good people come in, and just be positive and interact. We scared all the trolls off, so thank you guys. But like I said, I'm going to sign off. I usually will try to go through and read everybody's names, but I want to sign off. I don't want to step on anyone else's live. But thank you guys so much. Just Joy, thank you. Juan John Carlos, thank you, brother. Blizzard coming out the bushes, thank you. It's a nice seeing you again, Cisco, Miss Jones, always, brother. And we're still looking, we're still trying to figure out, kind of getting a framework for going out there. I still need to talk with Atile and Kuyapogi, but we're gonna work it out. We're gonna work it out with this December Philippines thing. Sis Joy says, "Hi, man, beautiful, shouty." Thank you, Sis Joy. Thank you. I don't usually get called beautiful, but I thank you, Sis Joy, for calling me beautiful. You're talking to me, right, Sis Joy? Wonderful says, "Take care, everyone." Yes, everyone, please take care. I love Chon says, "Okay, Cisco, have a great day, folks." I love Chon. Don't work too hard, and everyone, just please be safe. Hug your loved ones. Tell them you love them. Tomorrow's not promised, guys. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to other people, and we'll see you guys again. Shout out real quick to Silent Damsel. Hopefully everything is going okay with you. Thank you for being our official, Cisco International Usherette. Ms. Jenner says, thanks for hopping on, everyone. Take care. Guys, in the Philippines, have a great day. Again, hug your loved ones. Tell them you love them. And tonight, guys, here in the U.S., have a good night. Do the same thing. Hug your loved ones. Tell them you love them. Do not work too hard. Kamal, I see you, brother. Thank you. And we'll talk to you guys. BIY, see you too, brother. Thank you. And Sis Joy, thank you so much. Says, no, your wife, Sir Cisco, beautiful. Wow, I'm not beautiful, Sis Joy. I'm not beautiful. What the heck? All right. Good night, guys. Good morning, everyone else. And says, I don't plan on working any more than I am now. That's what I'm talking about, brother. Get that In-N-Out burger too, by the way. But guys, have a great day. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.